This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, of another gospel which ye have not accepted, you might well bear with him. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. I'm the brother Zion. And the first thing I want to say is, you see two images on the screen. The image on the left describes what's written in the Bible. All right, we don't bow down to these images, but it matters for truth's sake. Okay, the image on the right is what Christianity teaches, which is white supremacy and a lie. You know, because you had those Christians come up to the brothers in Atlanta and say, "Oh, you're holding up a graven image." No, we're holding up what the scriptures say. We're bringing the words to life, and the scriptures say that the Lord looks like you see on the screen. Okay, and he damn sure don't look like what you see on the right hand side, which this is who the world accepts on the right hand side, man. All right, cracker Jesus, which that's a damn lie. That's white supremacy. Like I said, I'm gonna entitle this video Jesus versus YAHAWASHI, a lesson to you Christians. And I did a similar video to this in the summer, but I'm gonna get a little more in depth into this one. You know, now Jesus, all right, you Christians love Jesus, right? And according to the Bible, all nations could be saved if you just believe on Jesus. Anybody can be saved, you know. But YAHAWASHI, according to the Bible, you know, he only came for the nation of Israel, man, his people. Like it says in Matthew 1:21, okay? She shall bring forth a son, thou shalt call his name YAHAWASHI, which is in the Hebrew, for he shall save his people from their sins. Okay, that's another thing you Christians can't get. All right, the Gentile issue. Okay, those scattered Gentiles were Israelites that were scattered amongst the nations in Deuteronomy 28:64. That's where the scattering began. Okay, so you can't get around salvation is for everybody. The scriptures say salvation is of the Jews. Okay, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And another reason why you guys can't get it is because you're not Israel. A lot of you aren't Israelites, man. EJ Love and his sidekick, you guys are Edomites. Okay, and you're going into slavery and you're upset, you're mad. All right, you Christians, you don't have the oil, man. Okay, you pushing that Christianity doctrine, which is nothing but a bunch of murderers, man. Okay, you believe in Christmas, you celebrate Easter, okay, which in the scriptures, when it says Easter, the word there is Pesach, which means Passover. It's not talking about have Easter egg hunts with a bunch of kids in the church, man. YAHAWASHI wouldn't allow that. That's the difference between so-called sweet Jesus and YAHAWASHI, man. And you Christians also teach that what did that Jake say when they came down to the Dallas camp? He said, Jesus made all foods clean. But that's not according to the dietary laws. All right. And a big part of the dietary laws is eating swine, pork. This is Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean unto you. Now, YAHAWASHI, okay, because Jesus is a whole idol. That's what you got to understand. Jesus is an idol, man. YAHAWASHI is the son of the living power. But Jesus Christ, what you see on the right-hand side, that's an idol. Okay, and many of our people are caught up into that idol worship. That's why they die of sicknesses and diabetes. They're not keeping the dietary laws, all right, etc. So Leviticus 11:7, and the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcasses shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. All right, that's Leviticus 11:7. Now, a lot of you people like to say, well, like that Jake said, Jesus made all foods clean. Because you niggas, you don't have no discipline. You Christians, shall I say. You don't have no discipline, man. All right? It's not hard not to eat pork. It's not hard not to eat catfish. Okay? And what else? Shrimp, lobster. All right? All that garbage that you Christians eat, man. Having pork dinners at the end of service. This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. YAHAWASHI, the anointed, it says Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. So how can the laws be done away with? All right? Who the world calls Jesus Christ, how was he made perfect? Because he kept every law perfectly, man. All right? He wasn't walking around eating pork. But you Christians do. But guess what? We don't eat that. The Israelites, the children of Israel that's waking up today, we don't eat that, man. We don't subscribe to eating swine's flesh. Okay? Because that's wicked. But the Christians teach that all foods are clean. You celebrating holidays, you getting ready to celebrate Christmas. You Christians, a lot of these churches got Christmas trees in them, man. All right? And you guys teach that you can have free will. There's no such thing as free will with YAHAWASHI, man. You have to do what he says. You don't do what you want to do, man. Okay? You don't do what you want to do. It's 2.2 billion Christians on the planet Earth. And all of you are stupid, man. You know? All of you guys are stupid because you following this idol. All right? And the Lord is raising up a righteous army. He's not raising up 2.2 billion idiots, man. And like the brother from London, GMS Fear the Most High 7, he made a great point. He said, you Christians, you come up to the camp and every question that the brothers ask you is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know? But the Lord said, what? You have an unction from the Holy One and you know all things. When it comes to the scriptures, you're supposed to know everything a person asks you, man. Like the brother Yashawamba, he asked that Jake when he came down with Jesus is the word. He said, what kingdom was Habakkuk prophesying in? I don't know. Well, how you coming up trying to teach the Bible? And none of you Christians, Jesus is the word, and that K-Dub ain't bring out no damn scriptures, man. He just gave his own vain opinion for 2.5 hours. No scriptures brought out, man. All right? And for you Christians that think you know the scriptures, who were called Christians first in the book of Acts? Let's get it. Because really, the true Christians are Israelites. We don't call ourselves Christians today because, you know, we don't want to fall under that religion, so to speak. But the true Christians were Israelites. This is Acts chapter 11, verse 26. It says, and when he had found him, he brought him to Antioch, and it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves in the church and taught the people. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. And what nationality were the disciples? They all were Israelites. Why didn't the Lord have people of other nations follow him? That's another good question. That's another lesson. Why didn't the Lord have people of different nations following him if he came to save all people? Wouldn't that be a good example for him to just have people of different nations following him? No, he had his people following him. The disciples were Israelites. And they were called Christians first at Antioch. You Christians are losing, man. You Christians are losing. Okay? Going back to 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. If our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. There's a difference between Jesus and YAHAWASHI. And YAHAWASHI is being raised up. Shalom.